Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. And don't forget to catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also, hit me up if you want to debate, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Join the channel as a member for access to our exclusive content and the exclusive prediction videos we drop. And please drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do to help support the channel. The more support we have, the more time I get to spend making content for y'all. So, Showtime is getting out of boxing. Showtime going out of business in boxing. I'm so confused. So this was a rumor that got started by somebody named Raph on Twitter. And since then, rivals such as like Eddie Hearn, Dana White over on the UFC, they say, hey, it's about time. It's going on. It's a rumor. It's the worst kept rumor. They're going out of business in boxing. Showtime going out of business. So the network that's had the most successful year in one of the best years in boxing in recent memory is going out of business. They did two $25 million live gates this year alone with Crawford Spence, Tank Ryan. They about to do another 20-something million live gate with Canelo and Charlo, and probably another million pay-per-view buys. They are by far having the best year when it comes to revenue generated in big fights in boxing. I'm so confused by this. ESPN in Top Rank is the one with no big fights. They actually have a Top Rank. Top Rank actually has a contract that is ending in the next 2 years. They're actually firing people over on that network that have to do with boxing. Anybody seen Andre Ward recently? So they firing people and they putting on no big fights and ain't investing no money in fights over there on ESPN. But ESPN is not the one that people are talking about that's getting out of the business of boxing. It's Showtime, who is actually making big time money and making big moves in the sport. They getting out of business while at the same time investing in providing money for a 3-fight deal for Canelo Alvarez. They getting out of the business, but Tank Davis is rumored to have something big coming with his next fight. But they getting out of the business of boxing at the same time. I don't know if a lot of y'all know how business work, bro. But you don't invest more money when you getting ready to get out of something. The signs of getting out of something are you start reduction in you start reducing your workforce. ESPN firing Andre Ward. Your shows or the product that you provide get less and less, other than Devin Haney and Lomachenko. What big fights has ESPN and Top Rank had this year? You don't take on new things that's going to cost you money. Sign Demetrius Andrade. Sign Jerron Boots Ennis to a multiple fight deal. Sign Canelo Alvarez to a multiple fight deal. Sign Terrence Crawford. So I'm just listening to people like Dana White go in and be happy. Oh, they're getting out of business. Their production is trash. They're this, they're that. The biggest star right now in UFC. You got John Jones, of course, but I'm talking about up and coming stars. Sean O'Malley, Sugar Sean O'Malley, I think they call him, with the pink hair. Tekashi 6ix9ine, white boy. The white boy Tekashi 6ix9ine, except for he got hands and feet, he can fight. Who he calling out? Who he trying to get some money with? He trying to come over to Showtime because Dana White and them can't pay him no money. He won't box against Tank. He willing to come over to boxing and get his head knocked off his shoulder just to get that money, that bag that fighting a Showtime fighter will provide. But Showtime is getting out of boxing, bro. I'm confused. And what's even more confusing is that there's some fight fans that seem elated at this rumor. They seem happy, that's praying on Showtime demise. And it all stems with Showtime's tie to the PBC, because a lot of people want to see Al Heyman fail. And they can't stand the fact that All these other dudes, they talking. Eddie Hearn talking a lot. He talking a lot, but he already screwing the pooch, already dropping the bag, fumbling the bag with Devin Haney and Regis Pro. Go check out his comments on they fight. He's selling it in reverse. If that's the thing, he's anti-selling his own product. He telling you, don't buy my product. I think it's so trash, I'm giving it away for free for our core audience. I'm only gonna let the Americans pay for it. Everybody else, you get it for free. I'm putting them on pay-per-view because the fighters is just asking for too much money. Oh, so you ain't putting it on pay-per-view because it's a good fight? Guys like that, they doing just fine. But the ones that's eating everything up, the ones that's breaking live gate records, the ones that's putting together productions that's still doing top 10 pay-per-views, and Canelo is going to, and Charlo has a chance to crack the top 10 to 15 too in pay-per-view buys, and they most definitely going to get one of the top 10 to 15 live gates all time. The ones that's doing that, them the ones that's going out of business, bro. That's what y'all want me to believe. Y'all said this shit last year. Oh, man, Paramount Plus, man. Paramount. They got Showtime now. So Showtime is going out of business. They about to get cut. They going out of business. Seems like Paramount bought some money and invested and getting a real good return on their investment. That's what it looked like to me. Look like they believe in Showtime boxing, which been around since 1986. Because everywhere I look, it's a big fight coming. Matter of fact, the best fights that Top Rank had, a couple of them, you know what I'm saying? A couple of their biggest names, they can't even get fights for their fighters, bro. Bob Arum couldn't even get Shakur Stevenson a fight. He needed Showtime and PBC help. You know, Showbox alum Edwin De Los Santos fought on Showbox 2 times. Showtime boxer Edwin De Los Santos, he got to go over there and offer up an opponent for Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson was about to have his biggest fight of his entire career against a Showtime fighter that Frank Martin didn't duck him. Yeah, that's all Showtime is doing in the sport right now. You know, the one they say going out of business. It's so crazy to me, bro. And it seems like a lot of people want that to happen. But if you gonna start rumors and shit, look at where they laying people off at. Look who got a contract that's ending very soon. Look who events ain't generating no money. You want to tell me that ESPN, they bottom line with boxing this year, 2023, you think they made more money? You think they did bigger things than what Showtime did? I would argue that I'd be willing to bet that Tank and Ryan made more money for Showtime boxing than all the ESPN fights combined that they put on this year. I will argue that Canelo and Charlo has a chance to make more money for Showtime boxing than ESPN's fights all put together this year. I'd be willing to bet that. I'd be willing to bet that if somebody would give me access to accurate numbers. The shit just don't make no sense, bro. And I'm gonna talk about it tonight on live stream, cause I know everybody don't watch the video. We gonna really dive in on this thing, man. The biggest stars in boxing: Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford, Gervonta Tank Davis, and we excluding the heavyweights, but the biggest names in boxing right now, they all on Showtime this year, but that's who's going out of business, bro. So y'all believe the rumor if y'all want to. I've been following boxing a long time. Obviously, I didn't start my boxing channel until 2021. But I've been hearing the rumors of Al Heyman or anything associated to Al Heyman's demise for 6-7 years now. And they just keep getting better and better, bro. They just keep getting better and better. And you look up, and before long, I actually think the opposite is more likely. If you ask me what's more likely, Showtime corner the market and get like a UFC of boxing, or Showtime go out of business, I see Showtime cornering the market. Cause all they need is some of them big names from Top Rank Let Top Rank not be able to find a network home. Let ESPN not renew their shit. Cause ESPN, they fired Andre Ward, bro. Like I told y'all, let that shit keep going that way, and they ain't putting on no big events. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see what's up. Watch. Y'all better pay attention, man. But y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I had to make this video because I keep seeing this shit. People talking about this shit, this rumor going on. I got what you think. I think it's bullshit. I don't believe it. My logic don't work that way. You're not going to tell me a company is having its best year in boxing in years, and then that company that's run by smart people is going to be like, yeah, we had our best year. We generated more money than we generated in the last 10, 15 years since Floyd was fighting. Yeah, let's end it all right now since we having our best year. And then just the facts. If they going out of boxing, why Canelo got a multiple fight deal? If they going out of boxing, why Tank talking about he got something big coming? Because you know it's already almost next year. How they going out of boxing next year if they already got big shit planned for next year? That makes sense? Anyway, smash the like button. I got to go. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.